Coach, it's been a heck of a week. You guys have come up to challenge for top 5, at least in that 6-7 range. So what have been your overall impressions?
About the meet or our team?
Both.
This is, I don't know why I forget this, but this meet is just like the Wild West. And you try to prepare your team to come in and I don't think you I don't think you understand what's going on until you get here and you remember wow, this is big time, and there are ups and there are downs, and not one team has had a perfect meet. And so it's just more about rolling with the punches and being resilient, and the best teams have to be the most resilient, I guess. You have to have the bullets too, but I'm proud of our team. We haven't had 5 relays in top 8 in a long time. I don't know how long, but it's been a while, and that was a goal of ours, and that's a pretty cool accomplishment. So
you lose 2 of the best swimmers you've coached to graduation, and you're right back in the exact same position. That says a lot about a program to be able to sustain something like that. I mean, you see other programs lose people like that and struggle big time, but you guys haven't. How does that feel to know that you have managed to sustain that level?
Thank you. It feels really good. It doesn't feel good if you're always trying to get better, and if we move up a place or we don't end up, our goal was to be top 4, but I knew that was pretty daunting, losing Toss, losing Madison. We have someone with mono, who's a pretty big time kid, and you just kind of say well, but that's why I love people stood up, and we have great leadership, and to realize, if you would have told me last year without those 2 and kind of the way the events unfolded in the last month, I would be incredulous. So I'm proud of them. They fought. We're better than we were on paper. I forget where people had us finishing 10th, or I don't.
Not that high.
Not that high. So again, it's just who comes to swim at the meet. So
I don't think there have been many more surprising swimmers here than Evie Pfeiffer. A final in the 500, a good mile. What's been the key for her to have this kind of success?
She's unflappable. She's, you're lucky when your hardest workers are some of your best kids. That's great for the culture of your program, and she doesn't like a lot of drama, and she just gets down to business, and she's very coachable. That it probably has very little to do with me or our coaching. She just does what you tell her, and she listens, and she loves her race. Yeah.
Obviously not the finish she wanted this morning for Claire Adams in the 100 free, but she's been such a key piece on swimming 5 relays, not swimming 3 individual events.
Correct.
What's it been like kind of seeing her really embrace that team role and do everything she can in all these different events because she knows it'll help the team?
Right. She and Millard had 12 and 13 races. So I can't, hats off to those guys. They've been our workhorses, and we've just strapped our team onto them, and everybody's kind of done their job. And it's leadership, and that's the part about being resilient. The meet has not been, definitely she expected more and she wants more, but sometimes not getting exactly what you want helps you move forward.
So speaking of which, have you already are your gears already turning about how your team can move forward after this meet?
Yeah, but it's a secret.
Well,
no, it's not a secret, but I do. We have some pretty good ideas, and we do lose Rebecca, and she's grown up so much, and she's been a great leader for our team. She's been tough. She's having a lot of fun this meet, and I couldn't be more proud of the way she's carried herself and really the way she's raced. She's just so solid on relays, and so that's kind of fun. But we're going to lose her, bring in another 4 little studs, and hopefully kind of backfill in a good way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is it you learn about yourself, about your swimmers, and like I said, even about yourself from a meet like this that is so grueling, so many swims in so many days? You're at the pool long hours, and it's just pure intensity the whole time you're there.
What I learn about myself every year is I don't know as much as I think I do. There's always room for growth and learning, and you just figure out ways to get better. You just make mental notes on your phone, ideas on how to get people better, people tougher, people smarter. and just kind of dig in, because not every meet's perfect, but this is the one time for growth, the one time you can kind of take stock, figure out what worked, figure out what didn't, and then the best kids are going to move forward from that. Yeah.
It's been an impressive week.
Okay,
Thanks,
thank
Carol.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Carol.